Hello and welcome to the Minimum Competence episode for Monday, April 10th, 2023. I'm your host for today, Andrew Leahy, a tax and technology attorney from New Jersey. In today's episode, we have J&J outside funders unveiled, Baidu sues Apple, Fox Dominion train rolls on, and Tesla is hit with a privacy claim. Let's not engage in tasteless and tortious entertainment as we read today's legal news. Johnson & Johnson, that's J&J to the uninitiated, is offering $8.9 billion to settle all lawsuits over its talc products, which have been linked to cancer, and at least two outside litigation funders stand to benefit. Virage Capital Management and TRGP Capital have invested in hundreds of claims in exchange for a share of any winnings. The funders worked with plaintiffs' lawyers handling some of the cases, and their role in the litigation is public knowledge because the cases are in a federal court in New Jersey that requires disclosure of third-party funding. Since the disclosure rule was introduced in 2019, only 9 cases have acknowledged outside funding. Calls for litigation funders to be regulated are increasing, and the J&J cases illustrate how third-party funding can level the playing field between individuals and major corporations that often use their resources to steamroll smaller opponents in court. Baidu has filed lawsuits against Apple and certain app developers over fake copies of its Ernie Bot app available on Apple's App Store. Baidu's artificial intelligence-powered Ernie Bot, launched last month, has been referred to as China's closest answer to the US-developed chatbot ChatGPT. For those unaware, Ernie Bot is the Enhanced Representation Through Knowledge Integration Service, an AI chatbot service product of Baidu, under development since 2019. It is based on a large language model named Ernie 3.0 Titan, and it was released on March 17, 2023. A trial will begin on April 15th in a Delaware court to decide whether Fox News should pay Dominion Voting Systems $1.6 billion for spreading election rigging falsehoods. The trial has been widely viewed as a test of whether Fox's coverage crossed the line between ethical journalism and the heedless pursuit of ratings, as Dominion alleges and Fox denies. Dominion alleges that Fox destroyed its business by knowingly airing false claims that its ballot counting machines were used to flip the results of the 2020 U.S. presidential election against former President Donald Trump. Fox says the evidence of high-level involvement is threadbare. Delaware Superior Court Judge Eric Davis said he would not block Dominion from calling Rupert Murdoch, chairman of Fox News parent company Fox Corp., to testify in person about his involvement in the coverage, which Davis has ruled was false and defamatory. The question could hinge upon troves of internal Fox communications and testimony by Murdoch, his son Lachlan, and a parade of Fox higher-ups and hosts who are expected to testify. Opening arguments are set to begin April 17th, so look for that to dominate our newscasts next week. A Tesla owner in California has filed a prospective class action lawsuit against the electric car manufacturer, alleging that it violated customers' privacy. The lawsuit came after Reuters reported that groups of Tesla employees privately shared highly invasive videos and images recorded by customers' car cameras between 2019 and 2022. The plaintiff, Henry Ye, who owns a Tesla Model Y, claims that Tesla employees accessed the images and videos for their, quote, tasteless and tortious entertainment, and for the, quote, humiliation of those surreptitiously recorded. The lawsuit asks the court to enjoin Tesla from violating customers' privacy and to recover actual and punitive damages. The prospective class would include individuals who owned or leased a Tesla within the past 4 years. Tesla has not yet responded to the claim. Law firms are continuing to face layoffs due to the decline in global deals and faltering client demand. Gunderson Detmer, a Silicon Valley-founded law firm known for working with emerging tech and life sciences companies, has cut 10% of attorneys, paralegals, and staff in its U.S. offices in response to current macroeconomic and market conditions. Other prominent law firms, including Cooley, Goodwin Procter, and Shearman and Sterling, have also laid off lawyers and staff since late last year due to a slowdown in work. The total value of global announced M&A deals in the first quarter of 2023 fell by 44% compared to the same period last year, and legal recruiting firms predict more law firm layoffs heading into the second quarter of 2023. Thanks so much for listening to Minimum Competence, your daily news podcast for lawyers. If you're looking for more than Minimum Competence, links to further reading on all the topics touched on today are in the show notes. If you have any questions or story suggestions, find us on Mastodon on the esq.social instance. I'm at Andrew, and my co-host Gina is at Gina. Reviews go a long way towards helping new listeners to find our show. If you have a moment and can leave a rating or review on your podcast player, we'd appreciate it. And if you know someone that might be interested in the story we cover, consider sending them the episode. Minimum Competence is available at minimumcomp.com and wherever you get your finely crafted podcasts. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and until then, remember, if you make birds your friends, you'll have friends wherever you go.